What's up everyone, it's Hailey. I'm going to be showing you guys how I would remove my makeup and do my skincare routine after a long day of work. I'm super tired, I'm ready to go climb into bed, so here it goes. To get started, I'm just going to put my hair up, and I'm going to start with an oil cleanser because I have a lot of makeup on and I don't use makeup wipes. I started doing this during quarantine and it's honestly made the biggest difference in my skin, so that is how I take my makeup off now. I don't do it any other way. So I'm gonna gentle on the eyes, really just start to break up all the mascara, break up all the foundation. I look like a psychopath, please bear with me. Get everything off, my lip off, my eye off, and then I'm gonna rinse this. Now that I've done the oil cleanser, I'm going to go in with a second step cleanse. So I like cleansers that don't get super foamy. I prefer something that's like a milkier, hydrating, nourishing wash. I never like for my skin to feel dry and stripped and tight after I wash it. Okay, so I just pat dry the areas like my eyes and a little bit on my neck, but I don't completely dry my face off. I keep it a little bit damp, and while it's still a little bit wet, I take a serum. I am using a peptide serum. I love peptides. I think it's one of the best things you can put on your skin. And I'm going to massage it into my skin while my face is still a little bit damp so that the product soaks into the skin a little bit better and dries into my skin. Press the product into my skin at the very end. And at nighttime, I typically go with a more intense moisturizer, something thicker, just to kind of soak into my skin overnight. So I'm gonna go in with this while the face is still slightly damp. My standard when I go to bed at night is that if I'm not getting into bed looking like a glazed donut, then I'm not doing the right thing. Find yourself a moisturizer that helps you look like a glazed donut at the end of the day. If I was like, let's say breaking out on my forehead right now, I probably wouldn't put a thick moisturizer on my forehead just because I think that it can make breakouts worse. Okay, moisturizer on, and I have really sensitive skin that tends to be on the more dry side. So with that being said, usually I add one layer of an oil, again, just for the sake of looking like a glazed donut. I don't ever do too much. I kind of just like pat it into the skin like this. I find that when I'm working a lot and I have a lot of different makeup put on my face, different foundations, different concealers, my skin is just insanely sensitive, so I find that I break out a bit more when I have a busier work schedule. Since I'm breaking out a little bit right now on in my like chin area, I'm gonna put the teeniest bit, because I'm super sensitive, of a prescription spot treatment that I got from my dermatologist. And I'm just gonna dab it right on the little problem areas for me. Seriously, the teeniest bit, just because, especially with prescription stuff, I find that it can be really harsh on the skin if it's overdone or used too much. I've had to learn that the hard way multiple times. So just a tiny little dab. And I really love the little Starface pimple stickers. They totally help heal a pimple way faster. So if I'm breaking out, I will always sleep with one of these on. Stick that right there. And they look cute. I'm never mad at a cute little situation. So, stick those on my little spots. Can't forget about an eye cream. I feel like I read somewhere that you're supposed to put your eye cream on as the last step, but I think I do that sometimes because I almost forget and then I remember at the very end. I'm usually really diligent about eye cream because the eyes are a really sensitive area, and I'm trying to prevent getting crow's feet, so I really try not to ever skip it. One thing, ladies and gentlemen, not to forget, I put eye cream on my lids too because those get saggy as you age. My very last step, and something that I legitimately cannot go to bed without doing is lip balm. I hate chapped lips. I hate when they feel dry. It's truly one of my biggest pet peeves. And my go-to is Aquaphor. I think it's the best lip balm. I also, if I had like really like flaky, dry patches anywhere on my skin, like, you know when you get really sick, like you get a cold and you're blowing your nose all the time, so then you get like chapped all around here. If that was the case, which is not currently, but if it was, I would go in and put a little extra Aquaphor on those areas. Okay, so there you have it. That was my nighttime skincare routine. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell, and I'll see you next time.